Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Look at this trinket tray. It's the L size from Moldsandshapes and this is not the biggest one. This is, I think they have M size, L size and XL size, and I really love these molds. They're from high quality, so this time I'm using the L size and I'm already starting mixing my resin. I'm starting with the Cherry Blossom. It's a mica from Laura's Art Corner, and I really love the softness of this pink. It has also a sort of silvery touch to it. It really looks very creamy and yummy, as you can see here. And please, guys, always make sure that you mix your resin or your mica very well, because I can already say it, I didn't mix it. I thought I mixed it well, but there, at the end result, there are some little unmixed particles of the mica. So, well, my second color is the white, is the Angel White pigment paste, and I'm mixing it as so I have the right consistency for the effect I want to do. I don't want the white to be too dominant, so I just make sure that I have a very milky white, like not too opaque. I also need to apologize for my table. It's really soon time that I change my wallpaper on my table again. So I have not such a messy table. But when you're working, with resin, or when you are doing art, it just looks like this sometimes. So I really apologize. And now I'm taking the white power shells, and they're from Laura's Art Corner. And I just break them up a little bit, so I'm using the shells as well. It takes a little bit time. Then I have the Fantasy Sandcastle. It's a sort of champagne color. And there is, this is a rose gold mixture. It's a little bit holographic. Then I have from the Fantasy series also a rose color, and I'm taking some silver holographic glitter. So I always feel like being in the kitchen, putting my ingredients in my mug or in my little container, just to see what I have. Sometimes you feel like a cook with putting different glitter mix together. But this is what I really enjoy, because you can create your own glitter mixture, and I think it's very awesome. The resin I'm using here is the Transparente resin, and I must admit I run out of my ResinPro, so I thought I just use the Transparente resin, and it's a lower viscosity resin, and I'm just making sure I pour it at the edge of my mold. I'm just taking care for some bubbles. There are not many bubbles in the Transparente resin, especially after mixing, and if you let it set for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, it's very beautiful. So, and now I'm putting also some of the white Barrera mica, the Interference Gold from Laura's Art Corner, into my white mix, because I didn't want to have this. I wanted to tone the white down a little bit. So there you see me now pouring my pink color, just half of the mold, but I know it will travel a little bit. Then on top I pour my white mixture, and then I'm filling up my mold with the clear resin. So I'm pushing out that mixture, and you see how it's traveling, but I don't mind. And now I'm taking my glitter mix, and I'm just pouring the glitter at the other side, and I hope it's gonna be traveling a little bit. I also make sure that I can pick out all the shells that I'm needing, because it would be a waste if I don't catch all the shells. So I really want the lower part or one part of the mold to be with the glitter mix. And now I'm filling up even more with my clear resin. Then I'm again taking a little bit of the pink resin, pouring along the color, also a little bit towards the center, not too much, but you see what I'm doing. Yeah, there I missed a little bit, but you can easily put it back to the rest of the color. And now also my white mix. And then a quick torch just to pop some bubbles on top of my pour. And then basically I'm repeating things, you know. I'm just putting a little bit more glitter there. And also there I dripped a little bit, but you can see you can always push it back. And I'm just playing around a little bit and using all the products that I still have in my containers. I think the color is already looking very awesome. And when I put this picture up on Instagram, because there I didn't make the voiceover yet, someone said it looks like rose quartz, and yeah, she's practically right. Yeah, there I'm mixing a little bit more of the white because I think it can have a little bit more white to help it travel to the center. So I'm just going around like you see there. And then later on, I'm just taking my dotting tool or my popsicle stick, and I'm very carefully just drawing a little pattern, so it helps also the resin pulling through towards the center. It's so much fun when you do something and you're just deciding on why you're pouring. Now I do this step or the other step, and yeah, never be afraid of doing anything, because you cannot do anything wrong. Just play around with the resin and yeah, just let your feeling go. That's what I'm always saying. And now I just let the resin do its magic, and I hope it's gonna really pull to the center. That's always my worries, but at the end you always achieve a wonderful result. So never be afraid. So, and now this is a close-up, and I think you saw earlier that I also used the heat gun just to help it a little bit to activate or to help the resin moving. But yeah, this is a close-up, and I'm very, very curious how this is going to be looking on the other side. But I really love the glitter mix, and look at that. You see the shells really, you know, peeking through, and I love the effect. I love this this wispy effect towards the center. You will see it in a second. And that's what I love about this technique. And yeah, when the resin just does it magic. And while showing you the close-up, I really would like to say thank you very much for 9,000 subscribers. I'm very, very happy about it. So, and with this, we are already at the next day and time for demolding. I let it set more than 24 hours because I was afraid that, yeah, that the resin was not cured yet because it's such a big piece and I didn't want it to bend or anything when I'm taking it out of the mold. So I just let it sit a little bit longer. I also didn't want to have any fingerprints on this piece because it would be a waste and it would not be nice, and that's why I waited a little bit longer than normal. But look at that. And you can see my hand, and from there you can maybe judge how big this piece is and see all the effects. I love the glitter and the shell mix. It really gives it a little nice sparkle, and it really does look like rose quartz. I really love it. And this is now the final result. And with this, I just love and leave you. And thanks for watching, guys. And again, thanks for 9,000K. I'm very over the moon about it. So thanks a lot, and hopefully see you with my next video. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.